welcome to the Nerdiverse. Go ahead, sit and listen to the masters, the old heads, talk about what you love the most. Video games, comics, movies, and everything you need to maintain. We got the knowledge that's straight out the ether. Gonna need a drink and have to take a seat to expand your mind and listen to the speaker. Mike and the squad's gonna give you what you need. Please send in a question, come and get some answers, learn a couple lessons from the masters with the special guests. We got the Green Lanterns glowing on their chest. Yes, please sit back and relax, cause we gonna hit you with them stone cold facts. And allow me to be the very first to welcome you to the masters of the Nerdiverse. Welcome to Masters of the Nerdiverse, where we always have such sights to show you. You can always find this awesome technological advancement of a podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. I am happy to be back. This is Mike G, and with me as always is my stupendous co-host.
Winter Sturdivant, yeah, boy!
He has the giant clock on right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I can see it. It glistens in the night and lets me know which direction to go.
Yeah.
It's like that light tower, the lighthouse from John Carpenter's The Fog, where they tricked the pirates to crash on the shore and steal all their booty, and that's why the ghosts are all pissed off. If you ever seen the original Fog, watch that shite. It's pretty good. It has Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I gotta watch it now.
And Adrian Barbeau. Oh, wow.
Oh, now
wow.
I'm... All right. Settle down, wow. 90s. Is it 80s or 90s?
I think that's 80s, Bray.
Yeah. Settle down, 80s.
You're doing way too much right now. All right. What's your favorite Adrian Barbeau sighting? Put you on the spot. Like what?
Well, you see here, as I type in
Adrian Barbeau. Okay, I'll go first just to let you rock. My favorite Adrian Barbeau sighting is Creepshow, where she's a big giant jerk to her husband, and she gets fed to a Tasmanian devil.
I know who you're talking about now.
She was also in Swamp Thing, and that's the fullness of what I know about Adrian Barbeau.
She was in, wasn't she in like what? Okay, I would never see. I was still trying to type in her name while talking.
See? It is super hard to spell, so good luck with that.
Yeah, she was in. I liked her in Escape from New York.
Yeah, she was in that too. Absolutely. That's a good pull.
Oh, jeez, internet. Oh my god.
You Rosetta Stone of knowledge.
No, I mean, I type in her name, and it's not like, okay, Agent Barbeau is the Wikipedia page is the first search, then it's her Twitter, then it's her IMDb,
nice.
And then it's her second biography at IMDb, and then it's 2 YouTube videos that are next. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one is Adrian Barbeau Voluptuous.
She's so voluptuous, ladies and gentlemen.
And then the next one is Classic Celebrity Crush #1, Adrian Barbeau.
Yeah, catches on Adrian. Super tough back then.
These, internet yahoos need to relax.
No, you don't slow down on it. You buy all in on Adrian Barbeau, man. You bet all on Adrian's raven colored hair. Man, this is
I'm not even gonna click on that. I don't think
I
that.
super wouldn't. You're gonna fall down an Adrian hole and never return. But yeah, watch Creepshow and watch The Fog if you haven't. Children, little ones, as it were. So the Earth revolved around the sun a few times, and within those times, a week happened. Did you happen to have a week, my good sir?
Yeah, I found $800 to spend on. Oh, sorry, 822 cents to spend on my truck to get it fixed.
Nice.
You're looking at water pump that was out. You're looking at air blah 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 ignition valve was out, and then you got the starter out. And it's like, I know how to do a starter, but my body's too big to do it for a truck. I've done it for like boats. Yeah, it's just I should have gone into a different field. Back in
I know, right?
Back in the day, like I should have learned how to work on boats.
Man, I should have paid more attention in auto shop, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I super don't know anything about automobiles.
But I can record a movie for you. I took multimedia.
Hell
there you
yeah.
go.
I can create a banner ad for you. I was a graphic designer. Means nothing. me and like 5 other guys on my block, all named Mike, can all do it.
Nice.
Useless tools. Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I had some car renovations myself, so I'm just like, top ramen, you know, sing that song for the next couple of weeks. This struggle life is real, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise. What else happened, bro?
I'm just reading more about this Adrienne Barbeau lady.
Oh, see, you falling down an Adrienne hole, bro. I should have done this to you. I'm sorry.
Because it's like they put in her in the 1970s and 1980s. Barbeau was a sex symbol,
yes.
So that means like as soon as the 90s went, they're like, "You're trash."
Yeah, it's all it takes.
Yeah, and
happens to the best of us, man.
And like, I don't remember. Like, I watched Creep Show. I've seen Escape from New York. I'm like, what was going on in the 80s that she was a sex symbol in drugs? It's like, I get it. I have to do some more research.
I think she was like the hotness, like right before Heather Locklear, I think. Or no, not Heather Locklear. What was her name from? She was like in Charlie's Angels. She was the blonde.
Right.
Dang, I can't remember her name.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett. Yeah, I think she was the hotness before Farrah Fawcett.
Right. Well, it's like I look at her and she's like, she'd be considered hot nowadays by like the weird person at school going like, she's kind of hot, you know, like how your mom's hot.
Yeah. Stacey's
you're talking about yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't fall too far into the Barbeau hole. That didn't sound right. Anyway, you doing anything else this week?
Carpenter already did that. Well. Okay. What else did I do?
He had a fun Halloween.
I finished Altered Carbon.
Yes, I'm going to do a review on that, dude.
Yes.
I'm going to talk
or should
about
I
that.
say, all the asses are altered asses.
I want to say altered nudity. Oh, that show was so good. I'm so happy. The acting was whack. I don't want to go too into it because I do want to do a introspective on it because I like these the world it builds. You know what I'm saying? But
the world is great. It just needs the chill out on the depressing shower scenes.
No, you need those. This is like a crime noir. You need the naked, but like only steam covers you, like looking down at the floor with the water hitting your hair scenes. You need like 4 of those in like a 10 episode series. You got to spread those out. If it was a movie, it just would have been 1. But if it's like 10 episodes, an hour each, got to have at least 4. At least 4. How do you know, at that point, how do you not know that the protagonist is being angsty? How do we know? We don't.
You might have me there.
The shower scene is the pinnacle of noir technology. Yes, sir.
Well, it's like, and why is it always like, it's not always, this could have been like, I think they kind of share things from Blade Runner, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Blade Runner in this episode. I thought it was a movie. I didn't know it was like a TV series when I first heard about it. But yeah, it shares a lot from Blade Runner.
And I love it. I hate when they do this for shows, but like they'll take a song from like the 90s or early 2000s, and then they'll have like a white woman sing it with I don't want to sound like I'm Nation of Islam, but that sounded like very like.
Just don't shove your foot directly into your mouth. Just let it rock, dude. Just keep going.
I just don't like it. Like they did it to a Rob Zombie song in Altered Carbon.
Yeah, man.
It's like it was like that song "More Human Than Human."
Of
And it's
course,
like a
yeah.
metal song, but then they give it like a
Like a
piano.
synth rock, like
Yeah,
piano. I don't mind it. I'm a huge cover fan. I love covers. Like I'm a big cover guy. So whenever I hear a cool cover, that
good.
wasn't a cool cover, but when I do hear a good cover, I'm
Okay.
just like, yeah, that's going on the playlist.
Yeah, I mean, I dig it when they do it. There should be like a Pandora station dedicated to just these type of covers.
Yeah, man.
And
Go on
then
Spotify. There's tons
what
of
I
them.
don't like it is when Jurassic Park, the latest trailer, it's like, let's take the Jurassic Park theme song. It's already been slowed down. It seems like it gets slower and slower in
Slower.
every movie. And then by yeah.
How many times can you remix the Jurassic Park theme, dude? Like 95 times? Well, come on. How many times have they remixed Imperial March, though? You know what I mean? Like Star Wars Imperial March has been remixed to death, especially in The Last Jedi.
It's like the
Nah,
slower
nah,
they can
nah.
get it.
Yeah. Nah,
Wait,
man. Next thing you know, it's going to be like that Tron Legacy Daft Punk remix where it has a beat behind it. That's the next movie where the dinosaurs go to space. Calling it.
yeah. Or that could be the next Iron Sky sequel if anyone knows about
Oh,
Iron Sky.
yeah, man. Get in there if you know nothing about Iron Sky, bruh. Yeah, that's the joint.
Nazis are on the moon. I knew it all along.
They've always been on the moon.
Yeah.
Jeez. You do anything else this week, Winter?
Clean my house, but that's
Yeah,
about it.
man. Clean your house. Got to keep
Oh.
our house in the middle of our street. Yeah, man.
I need to figure out how to. I decided on this weekend. Well, first of all, I had like a midnight premonition sort of
Nice.
thing
Those are the
of
best
like before
ones.
I went to bed. I was like, maybe I should become a history teacher. So I've been looking into that,
Go for it, dude.
because the field that I'm going into now, you can't really. It's not really becoming a field that you can pay your bills with as much anymore.
Yeah, unless you're
So
like
I have to
Indiana
find different
Jones or
ways to
something.
get money.
Right. Or just teach rich kids, become a tutor to rich kids.
No, tutor. That's what it's called.
A tutor, yeah. Is a student tutor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those animes I watch all the time. Like my animus. Or as the Japanese call hentai. No, I didn't say that. We're moving on.
You did it.
I didn't.
I did say white women with a hard W.
With the hard W, bro.
Yeah.
You tripping, dude. You gonna get this taken off the air.
Yeah.
Which is not even existing because we control. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, Altered Carbon was good. I'm happy you brought that up because that was part of my week as well. Watched all that and I was like, oh, this is okay. Oh, this is the acting's, man. That's a good concept. That's a good concept. That's a great concept. Right. Oh, you ended strong. Okay, I'm really big into strong endings right now, so I'm super hyped if this thing comes back. I hope it does.
Now, who do you want as the actor next year?
It could be anybody, because if it's a sleeve, which is in this case a technical, pretty much a clone that you can just sub your consciousness to. It could be white, it could be black, it could be Asian, it could be Hispanic.
I'm gonna call it for Donald Glover Jr.
I just want someone who can do believable kung fu or believable karate. So
I just want a nerdy black guy.
Oh, jeez. You want like the guy? You want the dude from the It Crowd, or
I want Donald Glover from Community. His character.
I don't want Lando Calrissian doing big ass kicks. I don't want him doing dragon kicks, man. I don't know, man. It's just, man, it's good. That was a good series, dude. It was pretty cool. Other than that, like you mentioned, car issues. So I've just been dealing with my car. I have to really start thinking about getting a new one, but that's in the super future, like Altered Carbon, where they have the Back to the Future cars. Mm-hmm. Still playing Monster Hunter, which is awesome. I'm never gonna stop playing that. I just picked up a new weapon, For those who are playing the game, I picked up the Insect Glaive, and it's dope because you get to fly around like an Ultra Ninja. And I got the Legiana armor. I'm not high rank yet. I'm low rank for now because I don't play like that because I work and live and stuff. But if I could put more time into it, I would be high rank by now. But this is all for people who are playing the game. And the game is absolutely fun if it's your cup of tea, which is going around and hunting giant monsters while listening to a playlist and playing with your buddies. So definitely going to try to chug on that a little bit more. I tried watching this movie called The Ritual on Netflix. It's getting a lot of buzz because it's like a Norwegian horror folklore movie.
Okay.
And it's really good. I got like halfway through it and I fell asleep. I'm not saying that as an indictment on the film. I was just saying it was like 1:00 in the morning and I just gave up the ghost and passed out. But I'm probably going to be talking about that more on next week because I'm really interested in finishing that up. And this news is only for me, but Burn Notice is leaving Netflix this week. And that makes me very sad because I love me some Burn Notice with Michael Weston and Fiona Glenn. I'm talking only to myself right now, and I don't care.
Right.
I just want Burn Notice.
You should watch Michael Weston's new show that's on Hulu.
Does he talk about real cool spy stuff and avoiding the company?
No, he calls it. He's a grifter. He's a grifter / like mind reader sort of thing. Shut Eye. He works for the Shut Eye. Second season's out.
I need to watch that, man. I like him. I like that actor. I forget his name. Jeffrey Donovan. Yeah, I like him as an actor. And
who am I talking about?
Michael Weston's is the character name in Burn Notice. Jeffrey Donovan is the actual actor name.
Yeah, I knew that. So
yeah, I'm super sad. I fall asleep to Burn Notice every night. So I've through sleep hypnosis know all the tricks in the trade of being a spy, and it will happen when I need them to arrive. That's it for my week, man. It's pretty slow motion. Just trying to survive and not go crazy and try to do altered carbon sleeve moves, but I don't have an extra body, so I can't do it. Bummers. Oh, no. Man, are you ready for some news? Are you ready to get hype for some news?
Let's do it.
That's the most pathetic news noise ever, and it's copyrighted. Don't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I really need to go to the bathroom. So,
you want me to kill time?
Yeah, go
All
for
right,
it.
Handle it, man. I'm just going to talk about nothing for a split second.
Perfect.
All right. All right. This is the Michael Cast. This is where we talk about love in relationships. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go into our callers, and our first caller is coming from Branson, Missouri, and we have Layleen. Layleen, how are you doing? Oh, I see. Well, if you're chasing your husband down the street with the shotgun, I would probably put the gun away in public because, police officials may not take kindly to someone brandishing a weapon in broad daylight. Next caller. So we're here. I'm sipping on my Cavassier wine, and we're going to be going into some love talk. I'm going to fix your relationship with a wrench and a screwdriver. So the advice for today is, fellas, if you're playing video games and your lady walks in the door, guess what time it is? It's time to turn off the video game. When you're together, it's your time, and no one wants to be backseated to a video game. And ladies, if you're on your phone Snapchatting up and your boyfriend walks through the door, maybe you should put your phone down and pay attention to your boyfriend, because no one likes to be backseated to a Snapchat filter. And this can go either way. For guys and girls and girls, we're Equal Opportunity podcast here on Love Talk. While winter's away, we're going to go ahead and conclude this by saying live, love, and eat some good food.
Yeah.
You back?
Yeah, I totally agree. I find that stuff interesting as well.
I totally endorse this product. That's the joke. All right, let's get to some of this news we got going this week. Oh, good times.
Yeah.
Speaking of ruining good times, Comcast is showing interest in buying Fox and making Fox buying Fox from Disney. Have
I
you
thought
heard?
they already this was already taken care of.
Well, what the thing is that yes, Fox has agreed to Disney's offer, which was like $63 billion or something like that. But it takes
Right.
like a year for all this stuff to work itself out through like federal channels and people's jobs and the government. And there's a lot of stuff that has to get settled in regards to it being finalized. And in this in between time, people could still make their bid if they wanted to. And what Comcast is doing is trying to raise up the price for Disney to have to pay more money out to Fox. Or, like jerks. Or just buy it outright. Which I don't think Disney is going to let anyone do at this point because the precedent's already set. But Comcast has thrown their hat into the arena to be like, well, we are going to offer $63.4 billion, just to be jerks, I guess.
Right.
And Disney's like, whatever, man, we're going to sit here and finish our paperwork. Unless you talk to real money, they'll come through. You know what I'm saying? Have you heard anything about this?
No, I only heard it from you. You got like a news aggregator in your brain.
Nah, man. I just stand outside and just watch people's phones. It's really creepy. I need to stop doing that, but it works really good. But yeah, man, my 2 cents about this is that Disney's not worrying about it.
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
Right, Comcast is not going to bring any real money. And if they do, Disney's just going to just raise it back because Disney's not going to lose face on this. You know what I mean? They're just not going to do it. Well, if one thing the brand of Disney is customer service front facing. They would rather watch you steal something out of Disneyland than arrest you in public. You know what I mean? Like they're just not going to blow their cover. And they're not even worried about Comcast at this point. So it's really non-news, but it is something to bring up because it's a change in, in what's happening. And of course, for those who don't know, Disney has opted to purchase 21st Century Fox outright, which means they would get back the rights to X-Men, the Fantastic Four, but also The Simpsons and X-Files and Aliens and Predator and all tons of little intricate intellectual properties that Disney will now have under their umbrella. And Comcast is trying to put the kibosh on that. So we'll see. I doubt anything comes from this, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted because I'm watching this very intensely. Speaking of Disney, we have some movement on the Kingdom Hearts 3 game that they've revealed a Monsters Inc. world. Did you ever play?
You could not fathom the level of don't cares in my mind when I hear about Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, dude, with the soundtrack and Simple and Clean and Sanctuary and the love triangle between Sora, Kari, and Riku.
Now, okay.
What? Really?
You're not helping.
I don't care, dude. Like, Kingdom Hearts is legit, man.
Like, I remember being an Xbox person and then going to my friend's house. He has a PlayStation. Yeah. No, she had a PlayStation. Yeah. And then she popped in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are these Disney characters in a game? Like, well, this is like, you do this. It's like Final Fantasy with Goofy or something like that. I don't know.
You're like, what?
I'm like, I'm out.
I'm out. That's funny.
I'll stick with Halo. I don't need to like relive my Goofy's doing this or I don't need it. I don't need it.
Dude, don't sleep on Kingdom Hearts, man. It's good stuff. It's
I'm not sleeping. I'm dead on it.
Oh, jeez.
I have a key stabbed through my chest.
Dude, you have a keyblade. You're the Heartless, man. You're like those little dark ghoulies that run around, man. Dude, That's okay. We're going to do a Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough, and you're going to understand the magic. I will teach you. You will be disciplined to understand the magic. That's what's going to happen. And it will be glorious. So get hyped. Kingdom Hearts 3 seems to be actually real. And they seem to be making progress. So we're going to kind of go over that when it comes back around. Hopefully they'll have like a Star Wars land or a Marvel land, but only a man can dream. Man, speaking of dream projects, it appears that Nintendo is going to be working in tandem with the studio that makes the Minions for a full-on animated Mario movie. Yeah. So, the people over at Nintendo, who make all the great Mario games and one of the best games of last year, Mario Odyssey, are working with the team that produces Minions, the blockbuster phenomenon that made like $1 billion last year, something nuts like that. So they're teaming.
The reason why Russia's winning, Minions.
Is Minions. Jeez Louise. I don't get it, but then again, I'm an old man. I have a beard too. And they're going to try to make themselves a Mario movie. And the last time this has been done or attempted was back in the day with that horrible Super Mario movie.
With Bob Hoskins.
With Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Aichi Wawa and Dennis Hopper, bro. So, I don't know, because Mario doesn't talk. So, it's like, how are you going to push the story? And if you make Mario talk...
Jason Statham.
And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is Mario and Luigi. If they do it, they have to do it very clever and just make because if you make Mario talk, it ruins it. Like, Mario's not supposed to talk. You know what I mean? He's never talked. He just go wah and wah, stuff like that. It's me, whatever. But he's not going to have full on diatribes and have the shower scene. He's not going to have the noir shower scene where he's like looking down and there's water on his head. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, so, that'd be frowned upon.
And like a lot of the Mario characters don't talk. Like none of them talk. Like Bowser doesn't speak. Daisy doesn't speak. Luigi doesn't speak. Toad doesn't speak. Yoshi doesn't speak. So I'm like, if they can pull off a non-verbal 2-hour animation, then more power to them. But I just don't. It would be weird for them to be actually voiced. You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
I don't know. We'll see. If anybody can make it dope and make it sell, it's the Minions guys. So I'm sure they'll kill it. Speaking of killing things, Michael Fassbender is set to star in a feature film version of Kung Fury.
Boo!
What the fuck?
I don't want Michael in this.
It's the weirdest mix ever.
It's like they're going to ruin it.
Like, Anthony Hopkins is Shaft. Like what?
It's like, why can't they have the people who originally did Kung Fury do it? But no, they have to do the stupid. They have to do the stupid Hollywood thing going, well, if we put Fassbender in it, at least we'll get the fans going. It's like, he's not Liam Neeson. He's not even,
I wouldn't even want Liam Neeson near this. It's like, for those who don't know what Kung Fury is, it's this weird internet video. It was very well produced, and it's just a bunch of wackiness, like dudes surfing cars, shooting dinosaur Nazi robots, and Valkyries flying velociraptors with laser beams shooting out of their eyes. Bunch of crazy stuff, right? Yeah. So they're going to get the known thespian Michael Fassbender, I guess, to play the titular Kung Fury guy and just have an hour and a half of wackiness. What?
Gonna be a huge mistake.
It's going to be a giant turd.
It's like when your parents joined Facebook. That's what's happening right now.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, or when your grandma learns how to Snapchat. Ooh,
yeah.
It's not a good look. So many answered questions. So many questions to answer. Oh, man. Speaking of not good looks, so Joaquin Phoenix is in talks to play the Joker in the standalone origin film. There's just a lot wrong with that sentence altogether.
Yes.
So first of all, Joaquin Phoenix is old as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to be playing Joker in an origin story where Joker will be maybe younger because it's an origin story. Like, if I could see if this was like Joker is like set in his ways and he's been fighting Batman for 20 years, fine, I guess. DCU is so garbage that they can literally do anything at this point. But why set an older actor in an origin story and then set a precedent he's been around even longer than that? And secondly, Joker doesn't have an origin.
Right.
Like, he's one of the... What?
Doesn't he have like the Killing Joke?
No, that's kind of an origin, but it's not set in stone.
Oh.
You know, it's kind of like, it's the closest thing to a Joker origin. But that in itself is an Elsewhere. And what Elseworlds are, for those who don't know, it is a side story to the DC Universe, actual universe canon. So these are like multiverse ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like an alternate dimension, Killing Joke happened. But also Red Sun happened. But also Kingdom Come happened. But it didn't happen in the day-to-day DC universe that we read in comics and stuff like that. These are graphic novels off to the side. And even if they were going to do a Killing Joke kind of origin, he was a young man when that happened. Joaquin has got to be like in his 50s or 60s at this point. So I'm like, I don't like it.
I like it better than Michael Fassbender.
I would kill for Michael Fassbender to be Joker, actually.
Yeah.
Why not, man?
Perfection.
Perfection. DC can do anything at this point. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. They've sucked all the interest out of me. I'm just fine.
DC, dank crap. There you go.
Dank crap Universal. That's the Cloverfield paradox, is trying to get the DCEU off its feet. Speaking of dank crap, did you check out this Venom trailer? Yes. I need to understand. You explain to me what the Venom trailer is. I need to hear it from your voice. From your
it's Tom Hardy doing some type of accent. Talking about a bunch of like cliche type things for superhero movies, and then or like anti-hero, and then he starts screaming. That's what I remember.
You pretty much nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question though?
It's like when there's life, and then they cut to a site like a bio lab that's like DC just has that ready to go for any superhero movie, like add-on brings death, and then it cuts to him in a hospital
in an MRI machine or something.
Yeah. Sometimes we need a little venom in our life.
He didn't even say that. He didn't even say that. Because Venom is nowhere to be found in this damn thing. Venom is nowhere to be found anywhere in this trailer. Not an elbow, not a drool, not a laugh, not a "We Are Venom." If they would have gave us a voice, that would have been cool. They gave us nothing.
Yeah.
The big donut. Why even show anything at that point? I'd rather have nothing.
Herp derps.
They're herping derping it up, dude. They're like SpongeBob in chicken mode. Oh, you said you wanted a Venom movie, derp. It's kind of the worst. Oh, man. I was so disappointed. What's funny, I talked to my buddy at work, and he walked up to me, like, he just looked at me real shocked. I'm like, what happened? He was like, Mike, you told me not to watch the Venom trailer, but I did it anyway. And now I'm upset. And I was like, I told you not to watch it. Like, I told you not to watch it, dude. Like, I told you. You disobeyed a direct order, and now you're upset. I look out.
Now you shall die.
Now you shall die. Man, don't disobey my directs. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, it's like, what are they doing over there? Like, who thought that was okay? Like, Tom Hardy is big enough to just rock this trailer. And he didn't even do anything. He just kind of wore different shirts and was on a motorbike, which is super not Venom. And he was moping around, and you saw Michelle Williams for a second. Is it fun? No.
Take control, Venom. Take control.
Take control, Venom. You are poison to you, Parker. They're not going to have any of that cool stuff. You know how cool it was to see Venom and Spider-Man the animated series back in the day? It was a whole event. It was a big event. And Venom was so cool and stronger and faster, and Spider-Man was there. I'm going to say that again for those in the cheap seats. Spider-Man was there. They're not saying anything about Spider-Man being in this movie, even though you can't have Venom without Spider-Man.
Right.
It's like, there's a process to this. Like, you have to have Peter Parker, and then you have to have Spider-Man. Then you have to have Spider-Man be Spider-Man for a while to where it matters. Then you have to have him find the alien suit. You can have that happen any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It can come from the collector's chamber. It can come from a rock in the sky. I don't care. But there has to be a point where he becomes the black suit Spider-Man.
Right.
And it's the black suit Spider-Man for a while. Right? And then you can tell the Venom story. They're foregoing all of that and just going to Venom without any kind of indication of it being Spider-Man or any indication he's going to have the white Venom emblem on his chest, which I doubt he's going to have because they're trying to erase any connection with Spider-Man. And I'm like, that's not Venom at that point. It's just a horror movie. You know, like
major problems.
Major problems. Ground control to Major Tom. We have problems.
That was a good twist. For some reason, I didn't see that one coming.
See? That was better than the Venom trailer.
Got him.
Got him. Jeez, I hate Sony so much. They just need to sell off their stuff, keep the PlayStation division going, and go to sleep. They need a nap.
Yeah.
Sony Pictures needs a timeout. They need to go lay down. That's what I would tell them. Go lay down. Go Mimi. It's time for you to go to sleep forever. Oh,
what
man.
did you just say? Go Mimi?
Go Mimi. It's time to go sleep.
I don't think we say that around here in these country parts. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's like 5 listeners who feel Go Mimi. So for those who are out there listening, yeah, don't go to sleep. Oh, man. Any news you wanted to bring up, Winter, before we close out the news segment?
Let's see here. I feel like I want to tell an awkward story, but I'll save it for another week.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Whatever's clever, bro.
Yeah, that's just the news that I have.
I want to tell this awkward story, but it's for another time.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that's all I got. All
right, for sure. Yeah. We out. Cool.
Yeah.
So we're going into questions. So if you're listening to this show, you want to send us a question. How do you do it? How is this done? How is this technological marvel extrapolated and completed? Well, you send that to mastersofthenerdiverse@gmail.com. And I'll repeat, mastersofthenerdiverse@gmail.com. You ready for some questions there, Winter?
First question, hit me.
Hit me. You got it, Toyota. You got it, my good sir. Are you familiar with Telltale Games?
Yes. I don't like them.
Next question. No.
I like their 7 Days to Die.
See? So, if you could have Telltale make a video game based off a comic or existing video game, what would be your dream adventure game style Telltale game with your chosen video game or comic book adaptation?
Preacher, hands down.
That was quick and good. And good. Can you imagine like having like the option bar to like use the voice of God or not in an effect? You know what I mean? You can say something in one way, or you can say the exact same thing, but in the voice of God mode.
Exactly. I like
that's
that.
Kind of sick, dude.
Oh man. Yeah, I can see it happening.
You just blew my idea out the water, man. Like,
more people need to know about Preacher before that could happen.
Well, we would all read Preacher if the thing wasn't 1,000 pages long. Preacher is long as shit.
Yeah, well, you just have to skip the having sex with fish episodes.
Well, that's super important, I guess.
Is it?
Is it? Dude, yes it is, apparently. The writer chose it to be super important, so we must respect their wishes. Oh man, how do I top that? If I had to pick something that I would want to be like a Telltale style, ooh, that's hard to beat, man. I don't know, maybe like old school Resident Evil? Like before, like 5 or 6 or 4? Maybe like
Okay.
like the Jill Valentine era of Resident Evil. You know
I see
what I
what you did.
mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of dope. To where you shoot guns, you fight zombies, even though it would be kind of close to The Walking Dead. But then you'll have like tyrants and you'll have like the zombie dogs and you have to fight giant spiders and crocodiles and stuff. And, you know, maybe have to fight Wesker and all that cool stuff. I think a Resident Evil style, Telltale would be dope. Or even if I was to pick a comic book, I would like Why the Last Man would be a dope Telltale. And for those who don't know what Why the Last Man is, I'm going to give you the synopsis of the book and why you should read it really fast. Why the Last Man is a story about a virus breaks out on Earth and kills all men on the planet but one guy. And they have to figure out how. And how to bring men back and why it happened. Why is he the last man? Very good graphic novel. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Read it. Just do me a favor and tell me you've read it. It's really good. Why the Last Man is dope. And he has a little pet monkey named Ampersand or something like that. I forget his actual name. But yeah, Why the Last Man would be dope. That's a Telltale game. Next question is, do you collect any posters? Are you a poster guy?
I got a couple.
Okay. Let's talk some shop. What's your favorite poster?
Let's see here. Looking around the room, I have a Mad Max poster, the game Mad Max.
Nice.
That was the first pre-order I ever did. I went to one GameStop, and they ran out of posters and the little car that came with the Mad Max pre-order.
Yeah.
So I went to another GameStop.
Traveling show, man.
Yep. I was like, I'll do it. Give it to me. And yeah, the game wasn't that good. It could have been a little bit better.
That's all right.
Yeah. It was like, picture them doing a watered down Arkham Knight.
Yeah, pretty much. With cars. With more tank mode.
And they give you all the stuff that you want once the game's over. That's the part that pisses me off.
But there's no replay value. Like, what?
Right.
Jeez, man. That's dope, dude. Like, I have a couple of good posters. I have a what year did that come out? I have an original Vincent Price House on Haunted Hill poster that I love.
Nice.
And it's one of my favorite ones. It looks like a painting. Super beautiful. And I have a limited edition Clive Barker Grand Grignol House of the Macabre poster that were only like 20 printed or something like that I got as a Christmas gift. And it's super weird. And every time someone walks in my room, they're like, "What's up with that?" I'm like, "Don't ask weird questions. You know, just let it rock.
Yeah.
Just let it be up there. You know."
I want to get historical posters though. That would be cool.
I want a Windsor on my wall. I want to be like that classy where I have a Windsor up. You know, Duke of L's.
Yeah.
Fancy as shit. I want a Windsor.
Like, I listen to some podcasts, a lot of them. That might be a shock to you. But it's
join the club, yeah.
Yeah. And they're interviewing that. He's like a clinical psychologist that's making all the rounds right now, called Jordan Peterson. Okay. And he had like this collection of these Soviet era posters.
That's dope.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm wanting to get some of those. That'd be cool.
Man, I had a Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth poster, but that shit tore when I moved. That was pretty dope. And I bought my mom a signed poster for The Relic from the director and the producer for her birthday, because The Relic is one of her favorite horror movies. If you've never seen The Relic, it has the Cathoga. It's a giant super beast created by Stan Winston. Watch The Relic. It eats people's brains. It's dope. Just watch the damn Relic. But yeah, I bought it. Just watch it. Why aren't you watching it? No, I'm sorry. I don't want to get aggressive with you guys. But definitely check that movie out. And I got my mom that poster. I'm going to take it eventually. I'm going to sneak it out of her house. I'm going to re-gift it to myself. But yeah, that's a pretty dope picture or poster rather. And I want one of those Godzilla posters from back in the day, like Godzilla versus like King Ghidorah, where he's holding all the Ghidorah heads and he's screaming into the heavens. I want that damn poster. I just don't have room for it. But yeah, those are some good posters. I love posters. Now, is your poster framed or not?
No.
Frame it, dude. You gotta frame your posters, man.
None of the posters that I have are worth framing.
Dude, you gotta frame it up, man. You never have a man. Gotta frame
I do have certain flags in my house just to fit in with the good old mountain folk that are around me.
As long as none of them are Confederate, we're still good, bro.
Oh, good. I can keep my Nazi one up. All right.
Oh, so... great. Yeah. You know,
have
that Third Reich all day, huh?
It's a mixture of the Gadsden flag. If you don't know what that is, that's the flag with the snake in the middle. That says "Don't tread on me."
You got the "Don't tread on me" poster.
Well, no, it's a full-on flag.
That's
At the time, I went like, I want a small flag, but I'm terrible with dimensions, and I ordered, and it pretty much covers like a good portion of this wall that I have it on.
Nice.
But here's the little twist: it has Bobby Hill's head for the snake head.
Huh?
Bobby Hill from King of the Hill.
Okay.
And it says, "That's my purse."
Oh my God, I was just thinking that in my brain. That's my purse. I don't know you.
And the looks that I get from people are hilarious.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Oh man, that's my purse. I don't know you.
It's one of my favorite episodes, to be honest.
That and the what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's like crying. It's super weird. That's the one where he breaks up with Con Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Because she starts making out hard with John Redcord's son out of nowhere. Because he's all hormonal and shit.
Yeah.
And his little heart is broken. He's like crying in the streets. What are you talking about? Okay. I don't really like a lot of King of the Hill, but there's some episodes I love. I love that one. Oh man. Good times. Good posters. Ugh. Last question of the evening, of the morning, of the afternoon. If you can install a smell-o-vision into any video game, what video game would you want smell-o-vision installed to?
Oh. I don't know. That's a hard question.
He just sent me the post. He just sent me a picture of his flag. It is like a snake, and it's like half yellow and half black. And it just has a little Bobby Hill hand with its mouth open like it's hissing. It says, "That's my purse. I don't know you," in like New Times Roman.
Right. Well, it's like
that's great. I
was trying to get the post like it's just yellow, but it's yellow and black, and apparently that's a symbol for like a certain political group that is like, okay, I kind of get it. They just want to do their own thing.
Let them do their own thing. Why make it weird?
Yeah.
I want that poster now. It's yours though. I respect it. Oh man, that broke my concentration. All right, smell-o-vision. What video game? What video game would you want smell-o-vision for, dude?
A Mouse Hunt. That's a movie.
That would be a weird ass smell-o-vision though.
Yeah. Oh, a game. Candy Crush. Let's go with that.
That's safe. I can rock with that.
Yeah. Well, it's like all the games I play, they don't look like I would want to smell anything.
I was
Overwatch. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
That
game smells real musty. Like with all the people running around doing jumps and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always think like Tetris smells like metal. You know what I mean? Tetris smells like rusty metal. I don't know why. Oh man, the game I would want to play is Bloodborne.
Hold on. Oh, Bloodborne, that's good.
That was stinks super bad.
I was gonna say Dead or Alive beach volleyball.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to say what that would smell like. Oh jeez.
It'd be a lot of sand. What are you talking about?
It gets everywhere.
All right, we can move on.
We're super moving on from this question. Yeah, Bloodborne, because it'll smell like musty England. And that's a smell I'm good for. Ugh, ay Chihuahua, good business.
Boiled meat and blood.
Oil, blood, and aqua velva.
Yeah.
Volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. What are you looking forward to this week?
I'm looking forward to the weekend, getting paid, and giving that money right back to the people that gave me money.
Yeah, right.
Learning how to, like, now that I'm doing all this, I can accept listening to blues music and go like, oh, when they're talking about not having any money, I can relate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel that, dude.
And watching more Oz. And
watching
go,
Oz, jeez.
Yeah.
That's a rough one right there. Oz is dope, though.
You're on thin ice, McManus.
Adebisi and Kareem Saeed, dog. All those dudes. Man.
Or my favorite is Beecher, myself, the classic.
Tobias Beecher.
Yeah, and then his relationship with Keller.
Man, talk about a story arc. That guy had the roughest story arc in, like, television history.
Yeah.
Ay Chihuahua, dude, yeah. Black Panther comes out this weekend, bruh. Black Panther. With the Marvel's Black Panther with the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack and everything. Can't wait for that. I'm gonna watch it on Saturday. I'm gonna dress like Prince, the Prince of Zamunda. I'm gonna have the lion on my shoulder blade with the hat, and I'm gonna wear real dark gold glasses. And I'm gonna walk in there like I own stuff. We gonna watch Black Panther and come out kings, bro. And then we're gonna go have a sensible lunch. And I'm gonna order me a Arnold Palmer. It's gonna be dope, dude. It's fancy, dude. We do it big on Black Panther Day. Other than that, playing more Monster Hunter, which I'm probably gonna play a little bit tonight before I go to sleep. Definitely looking forward to doing some stuff for the show. I have something that may jump off on Saturday. I haven't heard back, so we'll see. But definitely looking forward to getting this week over with. It's going to be a very busy week for me, so I'm just going to put my head down and just work through it. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Work towards the weekend, my friend. Work towards the weekend. Dude, good show. Good show. Is there anything you would like to mention before we close out?
I've been doing this whole recording with a bloody nose.
That's what's up. Save the blood so we can clone you later, altered carbon style.
We can sell it on the Patreon.
I will sell blood on Patreon if that gets me $10 a month. I have no morals, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do it. No, I'm just kidding. I have a ton of morals. Don't take my blood. I don't want a doppelganger, because then I have to kill it later. Oh, that's a good pro tip. If you find your doppelganger in real life, you have to kill it or it's going to usurp your life. Like, you know what? For those who don't know what a doppelganger is, it is a creature of lore that assumes your identity and your look. And the doppelganger is there solely to steal your family and your riches and your occupation. So if you're out and about and you see somebody who looks exactly like you, like weirdly like you just tackle them and break their neck. The cops will understand, because when you kill a doppelganger, their whole entire body like dissipates like dandelion spore. So there's no evidence. So just destroy the doppelganger before it infiltrates your life. Because if it finds you and you don't notice, stuff will just start coming up missing. And next thing you know, it has your life, man. Take out your doppelganger. That's a pro tip. I saw my doppelganger once. I was a child. I hunted it for like 3 years. I found out it passed away from natural causes, so I didn't have to destroy it. But don't be like me. Jump on top of these things. It's important.
I'm dying from blood loss.
All right, let's go ahead and close this out. As always, you can find this podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeartRadio, and the Red Cross, where Winter will be donating blood from his nose. I am, of course, your host, Mike G.
And I'm your host, Winter.
And we will always ask you to take that one step beyond.